Justice Fairhurst, fellow members of the Court of Appeals, fellow judges, friends and colleagues, thank you so much for joining me for this ceremony today. It means a lot to me to have you here, and I want to thank all of the greeters and especially my presenter, Mr. Gerbicki, for his exceptionally kind remarks. For over 30 years, I've had the opportunity to represent individual clients as a counselor or an advocate. I'm thankful for the very interesting and challenging matters that have been entrusted to me. I've had the chance to represent clients that I cared about in matters that were very important to them and that were therefore important to me. I've had the opportunity to work with excellent trial lawyers. I've had the opportunity to work against excellent trial lawyers, and some of them are here today. I have enjoyed the thrill of victory and suffered the agony of defeat. But win or lose, I have always taken pleasure in the work of marshaling the evidence and trying to present my client's story in a most compelling way. So in seeking and accepting the position on the Court of Appeals, I'm not abandoning something that I'm tired of. As a matter of fact, as I watch you from the bench, I won't be surprised if I don't miss your role from time to time. But I know that I am giving up the role of advocate for an extraordinary opportunity. While I've been working to wind down my practice in the last couple of weeks, I've been thinking a lot about today and thinking a lot about the fact that starting this afternoon I work for all of you. I've thought a lot about the comment of a friend, an appellate practitioner, who commented about how much good I can do as a member of the Court of Appeals. I've thought about the fact that the decisions I make going forward won't just be about how to enhance my client's presentation in a process that I can't really control, but rather I will be making decisions that will be final decisions for many of the parties and attorneys that come before me. So I appreciate the great importance of what I am about to undertake. The Court of Appeals has the power to deprive parties of the outcome of a trial with a stroke of a pen. And sometimes that's what the court should do. Indeed, it's what it exists to do in the proper case. But I fully appreciate the importance of what takes place at the trial court and the importance of adhering to proper standards of review and giving deference to what happens in the trial court. And I feel sure that my years of representing clients in trial will help me as I work with my more experienced colleagues on the Court of Appeals to strike the right balance. With that regard for the responsibility that I'm about to take on, I thank Governor Gregoire greatly for the honor of the appointment to this position of trust. I'm also humbled by it because I know clearly there were other excellent candidates. I will work hard for you. To the lawyers that will come before the Court of Appeals, I will carefully review and consider the record and argument that you identify for me as important. One of the great appeals of this position to me is the opportunity to obtain a fuller knowledge of all the areas of law that are presented to the court. I enjoy reading the law, and I promise you that I will educate myself about the legal issues that are raised in your cases. I enjoy writing, and when it's my turn to author a decision, I will do the best I can to do it clearly and in a way that will contribute to an orderly body of case law. I assure you that I have no agenda. I will follow the law in the cases that come before the court. I look forward to working collaboratively with the 4 other members of Division 3 and with all of the members of the Court of Appeals. They represent such extensive knowledge and diverse experience, and it's a tremendous honor to me to join their ranks. I want to especially thank the members of Division 3 for how incredibly welcoming they have been to me since Governor Gregoire announced the appointment 6 weeks ago or so. Each of them has gone out of their way to help me with some aspect of the transition. And I do want to thank court staff because they've been invaluable in the transition and in the investiture that's been scheduled today. Judge Schulteis, I thank you for retiring so I could have this job. And thank you for your congratulations and encouragement. It's always been a pleasure to be in your courtroom, and it's an honor to take your seat on Division 3.